Happy Halloweeny! Hi, this is Angela Kinney. Welcome to my very first pick a card reading where you can choose your deck. So I'd like to thank you for being here. I've done this for you and for me. My goal this year is to have fun, to live my dreams and to live with joy. So hopefully I can help bring some fun to you today. So today we are going to take off our blinders and open up our awareness to things of a spiritual nature, things of mental nature, and things of emotional and physical also. So mind, body, spirit is what we talk about here. Anything that has to do with any uplifting the soul, uplifting the mind, opening the awareness and consciousness, and to raising our vibes, high vibes of gratitude and joy and fun and love. So let's jump on in. Everybody, let's just start by taking a deep breath, and we're going to choose a deck. We have deck 1, 2, and 3. And when you open your eyes, after you take a deep breath, just say, ask any of your spiritual team or ask yourself, which deck is it that I should choose that has a message for me with some fun details so we can have some fun, so we can get some inspiration, maybe a nice cool message about self-care, or some things that we may not have thought of that are inspire us to have a creative, inspiring thought of our own. So creating an environment where you can open your own consciousness and intuition to receiving messages yourself. And if I do receive any from a spiritual nature, then I will definitely portray that to you as well. So here I did put in a few little deck details on the decks so that you can help you choose from. Pile 1, you'll see there, they all have angels. So if you're drawn to a certain angel, then go ahead and pick that angel. Deck 1 has have faith. It's all part of the play. Or plan. It's all part of the plan. Duh. Alright. And then I got like a clear angel for this deck 2. And a baby angel. It's a girl. Okay. Deck 1 also has some stickers. If you're drawn to the stickers, a skull, and some bones. Another skull, like ancestors, a bat. This one has a cat and a pumpkin. So the top ones are the affirmation cards. They're super fun. I know you're going to love them. And that's what we're here for, is the fun and the inspiration. So these cards are super fun, but they're hilarious. I bought them for my kids and hoping that they could get some spiritual messages and have fun at the same time, but they were more like for adults. So I had to stop using them, but I can use them here because there's adults here in this group. Affirmations is what it's called. And it just says, 50 affirmation cards to help you help yourself without the helplessness. So like I said, it's all about the fun. Wee-oo. Fun alert, fun alert. So I've got these super fun, cool cones. This is specifying this is the fun zone only. Fun zone only, fun zone only. Alright, so once you have picked a card, I will put the timestamps in the comments. You can go straight to the timestamp so you don't have to watch the whole video. If you're drawn to more than one deck, go ahead and if you feel inspired, watch the whole video, or go to the timestamp of your card and we can begin there. Alright, I have my good health here candle. I believe in the healing power of the universe that does come from universal source energy or God. And my little hope candle, and I love that word hope because I like to help other people evolve, and I do that in a very holistic way. So this is my holistic way of bringing spirit, mind, body, soul all in one to bring you some fun and holistic health. Okay? So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start with pile 1. And I'm going to take away the other 2 piles and set them aside. Pile 2 here. Pile 3 with the cat. And set those aside and bring them out when it is your turn. So, welcome to your reading. Thank you for joining me once again. And I hope that this resonates with you. And if it doesn't, whatever doesn't, just chunk it. And if it does, then you will know it. You'll feel it. You'll know it. You'll sense it. You'll hopefully get a feeling inside like, you know what? I think that was meant for me. And if it doesn't, it won't even resonate. You won't even give it another glance. You'll be like, not really. You know, I don't know. That's not really for me. So I may get specific, and it'll be for some people and not everybody. But in a general sense, the cards do get picked for that person. Whoever is, if you have intuitively been drawn to the card. So you must be intuitively drawn to that deck if you want to get an accurate reading. This is the first time I've seen the cards, so I'm super excited. I had to get this part started so I can see what's underneath, because I don't know until you guys know what is in this deck, okay? All right, deck 1. Oh, I'm so excited to see what you've got. I love these cards. And just so you know, I've got different decks. I'm going to go through really quickly, okay? But if you want a more detailed reading and you want something specific for you, contact me and I'll send you an extended version of the video, okay? And I've got the energy deck. These are all my angel decks. And then I've got life purpose, divine feminine here, moonology, messages from your angels, from archangels, Archangel Raphael healing deck. I got my crystal deck, my chakra deck, and I love, love, love the sacred geometry oracle deck. Amazing. Get past that conscious brain to the subconscious, and the pictures just totally activate into you whatever the card senses that you need. Joy, for instance, coherence, enlightenment. All right, so here are the affirmation cards. Since I'm all about the fun, 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 we're going to start with the fun, fun, funny ones. All right, I'm going to try and go through quite rapidly here. So, first and foremost, we got ultimate potential, playfulness. See, fun, fun, fun. The cards want you to have fun too. Perseverance, authenticity, and confidence. All right, so to reach your ultimate potential, you must include playfulness and a healing of your inner child, and persevere to the end, right? That's how you get to your success, reaching that ultimate potential. Persevere in your journey, climb those mountains, right? And enjoy the journey, okay? Playfulness, authenticity, yeah. Let's just be real with ourselves. Keep it real, right? Keep it real. That's the name of the game, okay? Whatever comes up, feel it, all right? Whatever needs to be said, say it, okay? Sorry about that. Here we go. And then it says, whoever doesn't get it, hey, they just doesn't have to get it. But at least they know it because I've said it. And that's way better than leaving a passive-aggressive note about it. Confidence. In this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? Woo woo. Perseverance. It seems you're on a massive journey right now. Wow, big changes for you guys, huh? Transformations, maybe some rebirths. Who knows, right? And this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side, okay? Keep checking along, keep checking along. Pay attention and get good at accomplishing those little goals. Those little goals, a little bit at a time, is going to make you have massive, massive success, reaching your ultimate potential. And remember, always doing those things that your soul loves, okay? And that's tending to your playfulness, you know? Playful side that needs to be tended to. The formidable, but so in your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it. You just need to tackle it. Yeah, right. Complain if it makes the job easier. Blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Mount Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like effing pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. Yeah, so let's get a little bit lighter, okay? Have some fun. Playfulness. I am a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something a fun game rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins put sugar in the medicine for a reason. That lady really knows how to party. She can sure come to ours. Ultimate potential. I choose to live a life of my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me toward experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishments. Tuning into this frequency, I now reach higher heights. Say that with me. I now reach higher heights than I ever thought possible. Knowing that an option, why would I have ever tuned into anything else? I'm looking at you, Smooth Jazz and Talk Radio. Okay, guys, so tune in, all right? Pay attention to the people around you. Say a little prayer out to the universe, to God, to the ethers. Say, please put people on my path that can help me and help me to help other people and put those people in my path so we can all reach our ultimate potential, okay? Think unity, conscious, 5D. Playfulness, perseverance, authenticity, confidence, all right? Confidence, remember, confidence comes from within, okay? This is nothing that's on the outside. Doesn't matter what people say. Doesn't change your value. You know who you are. You know your value. You know it, and it doesn't change. It doesn't change no matter what people say, no matter what people do. You're trusting the universe. You're trusting God. You have to trust and believe in yourself, and that all comes from within, all right? So stick it up on the fridge if you have to, a picture of you, how amazing you are, girls and boys. All right, there's your cards there. We're going to go ahead and lay all these out. I'm not going to put them one at a time. So you got Tiger's Eye, courage. All right, that's what I'm talking about, courage. Put these out down here on the bottom. All right, if you have courage, that's the same thing as confidence. Not the same thing, but it's right all along the lines with confidence, right? Have the courage to persevere, the courage to be authentic, the courage to follow your promptings, okay? You get a prompting, you're intuitive, that's one thing. The courage to follow, that's another, right? Courage and the Tiger's Eye. Freedom, you free to do what you choose, okay? So use that gift of free will that God has given to you wisely, okay? Your choices are what sculpts your destiny, okay? For good or for less than good, for less than your ultimate potential, right? You want to reach your full potential? Make those choices that get you toward that goal. Courage. Oh, wow. That's 2 courage. Wow, see? This is no coincidence, guys. I know this is fun and games, but hey, it's also got these little quinky-dinks going around. Some of us call coincidence, and other of us call synchronicities, right? All right, Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. All right? Let's see. That's called being authentic. Stand up for those beliefs, right? Authenticity. We got the goddess of self-knowledge. Yes, I won't even try and butcher her name. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. All right, so if she is using her authenticity, this is going to be in alignment with her soul desires, her soul blueprint, her purpose and mission. his or her, okay? We all have divine masculine and divine feminine within us, and the goal is to get a healthy balance of both. This goddess wants you to know thyself, be true to thyself, be authentic, okay? And use that authenticity into everything that you co-create, and you will attract exactly what you were meant to attract, and you can manifest exactly what you want to manifest. Hence, using your gift of free will. Awesome sauce. Okay. That comes from Divine Feminine. Sorry about that. That one comes from the Divine Feminine group. I'm sorry. I want to let you kind of know what decks they come from, because I know that's always really cool to know. So, Divine Feminine. Woo woo. All right. The other one for courage is going to be from Archangel, the Archangel Oracle book. Freedom, that's going to come from the Purpose book, Life Purpose. All right, and then the Tiger's Eye here. This one is going to come from my Crystal book. For those of you who are into crystals, like I am, I just love my crystals. The crystals here is going to be from this deck here. Yeah, Healing Oracle Crystal Reading Cards. All right, moving on. Teaching and learning. All right, teaching and learning. That's going to be from the deck I just told you, Archangel book. All right, and it says Archangel I'm not going to butcher that. You see, Zadkiel. Anyways, it says here, keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. All right, so there you go. You want to learn, and you also want to teach what you learn. Okay, so that's how we help other people evolve. That's helping to create a new earth, right? This helping to be part of that paradigm, global paradigm shift going on, is helping to other people and giving them a hand and pulling them up and saying, shining your light. This is the way. Look at him. He's got this light. He's shining the way. He's learned. He has a torch. Show other people how to get there by teaching them what you have learned. All right. These are my two of air. I just love the twos. It says being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Ooh, indecisive right now. A stalemate. Pretending there is no problem. Okay, so there may be someone at a crossroads. Definitely someone who's maybe indecisive. Possibly you just at odds inside, thinking with one part of the brain or the other part of the brain, and it's clashing, spiritual with the carnal, So always use the subconscious mind, rewire it if you have to. Be aware of your thoughts, your actions and behaviors, and take off the blinders. Don't just see through a tunnel vision. Take them off. See things for what they are. Be authentic. And then choose wisely and take action, okay? And that, my dears, is going to be from my Angel Tarot card deck here. And we have the Emperor, Archangel Michael. Love him, right? He's in the Bible. Angels all up in the Bible, helping us, assigned to us. Organization and logic. Ooh, lots of thought and learning in this reading here. Structure and discipline, leadership. Okay, we got a leader in this deck. All right, leaders need discipline, right? Self-discipline. Life's all about self-mastery. Some structure. So if you are not currently doing this, then you may want to learn to incorporate some structure, some time management. Work on whatever you need to master, okay, in order to get to your success, whatever that is for you. Spending more time with the family, money, freedom, spiritual growth, okay? Like the Emperor and Archangel Michael. Here we are, there's number 4. And then we got Ace of Water, same deck. And this is a really good card. I love this as a card. Falling in love or the resurge of a relationship. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. Okay, this kind of for me goes along with the Two of Air. Sometimes this can also mean a relationship like love. Maybe there is a soulmate relationship in this deck, and you're possibly indecisive about that, and you're kind of wondering, you know, what do I need to do? Well, you need to be courageous. You need to follow your intuition and have the courage to do that. Okay? Don't get caught up in the crossroads thinking with your unconscious mind, or, you know, just the conscious mind. Engage the mind, engage the brain. Okay? Follow your heart, take your mind. Okay? Your intuition, use your gut. You know, your gut knows exactly, your intuition knows exactly what to do. That comes from higher realms, from God down to us, okay? Straight from Him. So trust Him. Trust your higher self. That relationship is right for you, all right? If you're at a decision of wondering if you should go to a new home, new love, there's definitely lots of newness in this card. Lots of spiritual growth going on here. New beginnings, okay? All right, so we got here a 6 of Earth. Oh, wonderful. This is a good card for prosperity, okay? Prosperity in the house. Gifts of money. Ooh, gifts of time or effort. New career. Lots of newness and new beginnings here, guys. Opportunities. Receiving a loan or paying off debts. Woo! Woohoo! These people paying off debts, making money, prospering, getting more time and freedom. This people must be starting businesses, and must be someone here is starting a business. Someone here is really starting to follow their true soul desires and getting into a career that fulfills them and giving them passion. And if you're not, this card is prompting you. If you want prosperity and fulfillment and joy, follow your soul desires and find a career that you get up in the morning and say, I cannot wait to go into my job. I cannot wait to work on my business, okay? This may even be a card that says, start a business. Support. This is from the purpose. Life purpose, all right? It says your life purpose is fully supports you, all right? So if you know what your life purpose is, wonderful. If not, contact me. I can help you figure that out. All of us do have access to knowing that. Ask God. He will give you, or the angels, and they will direct you in the path that you do need to go to. You are fully supported, meaning your spiritual team is behind you and helping you behind the scenes. Your ancestors, your angels, archangels, spirit guides, God, Jesus, you know, any of the ascended masters. There's so many people that are beyond the veil, so many souls, right, that are there helping you. You are not alone is what this card says. You are not alone. You have all the support in the world, and they want you to know that and to learn to support yourself as well. Love, honor, and support yourself. Next one here is from the healing Archangel Raphael. Jesus, woo, the divine healer. That's what I'm talking about. Amen. Dear Jesus, thank you for your divine healing power and presence. All right, so you don't get healed. You can tap in, and Jesus can heal you. You can heal yourself. This comes through the power of God, the power of Jesus, the power and the energy from source, from God. All right? Jesus heals you. You heal yourself. Others can facilitate healing, but it happens from within. Okay? This happens from within. All right? You can take all the vitamins you want, pump iron. But hey, guys, I'm telling you, he's telling you here, it's about the spirituality, whether you believe in Jesus or not. He's saying, it's about mind, which is emotional and mental, doing that rewiring and that brain entrainment. And it's not only about that. It's also about the physical, yes. But it's also about the spiritual, the soul. If you're not doing your soul work, this is your card. This is your sign. Your divine healer. Jesus wants to help heal you. He wants to to lead you how to heal yourself. Increased energy. This is for people who need energy right now. Okay, just close your eyes and be thankful and give gratitude and say, I now accept the healing energies from all benevolent beings, from Jesus, from God, from my angels, and from Angela, who has encoded into these cards, and transmitting here now healing energy for you to receive with her Amakuaki energy healing. All right, it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. Unlimited. Did you hear that, guys? Unlimited passion. Here, this is another sign for you. All right, these people here in this group, you guys are really racking in some money. You're starting to see things happen for you. All right, keep it up. Keep doing the things that got you the abundance you're getting now to reach to your bigger goals, to reach a bigger success, right? We're constantly growing, evolving, and we're constantly completing our goals and succeeding. And as soon as we succeed, what do? We set new goals, right? We're content, we're happy where we're at, right? But we also want to reach our fullest potential. So as we grow, so do our goals, okay? And so do, our goals to have deeper relationships, have greater abundance, have more time, do more things that make our soul happy. So I want you to focus in on this, pause this, screenshot this, all right, and stare at this picture. Let it get past your conscious brain. Let it relax so that the encodement here can activate into your mind about passion. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight. Woo. Balance and calm. All right, so for you guys who are trying to look for inspiration, intuition, calm the mind, all right? If you don't know how, just focus on this. It gives your conscious mind nothing really to look at, to think of. And once you calm that mind, then the ideas start to flow, okay? So calm the monkey mind, and you can get the insight and balance you need. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from the chaos to the calm, all right, of its core. We're having calm in the storm, right? Where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up, all right? We're called now to fill up our cups. Go to Jesus. Go to God. Go to anything that relaxes you and fulfills your soul and makes your soul happy. Fill your cup up, and then you can help others, right? Evolve and grow your children, your husband, your wife, people around you. You can now be the greatest, ultimate person in their life that you were called and came here to be, and show up for them. Show up what you came here to do. All right, meditate and contemplate. All right, my group ones. This is a recurring theme here, to meditate, 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 contemplate, contemplate, contemplate. Write it down, guys. Your to-do list. Meditate. Meditate on that card. Set some goals. Schedule those goals. All right. New moon in Pisces. That's going to be from my Moonology deck. Love my Moonology deck. It's my newest one. So amazing. All right, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, you have an important life purpose involving communications and the arts. This is your confirmation. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. All right? This God assigns angels to help us, to support us. Use that support. Okay? We can do this alone, or we can get supernatural help. Which one would you rather choose? All right, then. Ask the angels and God for help. They're going to help you have that supernatural courage, strength, and wisdom you need to be successful and to reach your fullest potential, or your ultimate potential, right? And then we learn to enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. Mystique. Awesome sauce. This is from my messages from the angel, from your angels, not mine, from yours deck. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Perseverance, right? Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Yeah, see? Yellow, joy, miracles. All right, then. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, miracles. Keep charging it forward. Persevering. Don't give up. Hold on if you're at the end of your rope. All right, here we go. Another one. A happy move. Ooh, someone trying to move? Where are you moving to? All right, here we go. A happy move to a new home or a place of employment. There we go. We talked about changing careers earlier, doing something you're passionate about. This is your sign. Changing to a career that you're passionate about or incorporating more things that bring you joy into your life. That's definitely going to help you to be successful in business, in relationships. Is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. Movement. Look at, she's dancing. Okay, she's moving. All right, if you want to get the energy flowing, Spirit's telling me to tell you, exercise. Get that energy flowing through your body. Get that negative anxiety out, out, out. Bring in the positive energy. All right, positive energy, positive results, positive life. Door to spirit. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, your spirit realm is telling you, come to me. Open the door and come. I have so much beauty for you. The dove, representing spirit, okay? Ancestors, angels, God, Jesus, ascended masters, just all kinds of benevolent beings just at your disposal for your support, to give you the knowledge, courage, and wisdom that you seek for mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, soul level healing, right? Okay, we all want vitality. They want to give it to you. Come unto them, people. Come unto them. Feed your soul, my dear friends. Feed it, all right? That comes from my energy deck. Loving my energy deck. Here she goes. Ooh, I love these two. Here we go. Last two, guys. Last two. All right. Release. Ooh, loving it. Yes, guys. All right. So for some of you, you got some emotional turmoil that you may or may not know you have. It could be prevalent, or you could just be feeling anxiety and not knowing exactly what it is. Okay. I'm getting that some people may be feeling some grief. All right, you're happy and you're joyful most of the time, but you know what? There's just some lagging sadness you have and you don't know why. Well, maybe it's from things of the past. Maybe it's from a past loved one. Maybe it's a past loved one seeing you and wanting you to live your life to the fullest. And, you know, they're waiting to cross over just to make sure that you get that message. Get that message that says, reach your full potential. Be a chain breaker. Follow the light. Follow your soul. We're here for you, your ancestors say. We're here by your side. Call out to us. We want to help you. We want to help you hear us. Ask us to help you to hear us. If you need something, we're here, they say. Okay? Before I get to the last card. It says this is about personal responsibility and to releasing blame. Okay, it's about forgiveness. This is about saying, you know what? I may not have been the one who's at fault here, but you know what? It's my responsibility for the healing. Okay, that's your message today. Stop blaming and just do the healing. Time to let go. Let God. Focus on the present. Be present. And head into the directions of your dreams, of your soul desires, reaching your ultimate potential. It's time to move on, they say. Otherwise, you cannot move forward. While you continue to hide and pretend things are okay. It's okay to not be okay, my mom would say. Bless her soul. This indicates healing family of origin issues. Am I ready to face my past and let go? Ask yourself that. Take a deep breath. ask for messages. You can pause it if you want to, if you need to, before we get to the last card. Dwelling on the past doesn't help you. Okay? Your past doesn't need you. Your future does. If you learned all the lessons from your past, it's time to let them go. They're only good for learning lessons and remembering good things. Take the lessons. Remember the good times and move forward. That's the only way you'll reach your fullest potential. It's the only way you can stop taking life so serious and be more playful. Heal the inner child. Tell your inner child you love them. You're sorry they didn't get what they want, but they're safe now. And you're going to help them to reach happiness that they deserve. Give them the confidence they need. Alright? Changing consciousness. Judgment Day. Seeing clearly. Hidden truths. Great discovery. Alright guys, this is about healing, remission, integration. Alright? This is about rewiring your mind. This is about changing your perceptions, okay? Not dwelling on the past. Alright? Change in consciousness means new perception. Right? Whoever hurt you, you know what? They were doing the best they could with what they knew at the time. And now you're responsible for your healing. That's your new perspective, and that should clear all judgment that you have on people. Stop judging. Forgive. That's how you love one another. Alright, meditation. To do this meditation, you must have no distractions. Shadow gray storms simply ask that you sit and listen. In the silence, you will hear yourself. If you sincerely seek freedom, shadow gray storm may come to you. Meditate, go out into nature, guys, okay? Go out into nature, and once your mind calms down, that's not time for you to get up and go, just because everything's clear. It's a time to sit and listen. Be still. Ask a question. What is it that I need to know right now to grow spiritually, financially, mentally, emotionally, so I can reach my ultimate potential? Sit and listen till you hear something, see something, sense something. I promise that you will get your answers. I can help you facilitate the healing. I can help teach you how to get in touch with intuition, help teach you how to meditate, teach you about your energies, chakra centers. But you ultimately are the person who does the healing within. I'll facilitate it, okay? Last card, guys. Oh yeah, new beginnings, look. There goes that ace again. That says Ace of Wands. Loving it. Loving how all these are really synchronistically coming together. In case y'all don't remember, you already got one of these cards, okay? You got one already, so that it's telling you, that's just really saying that you're going through transformation, new beginnings, spiritual awakenings, okay? This group is really spiritually awakening and really being called to have courage so that you can experience more freedom, more the courage from within, the confidence that comes within, and the courage to seek the people from the spirit world that are calling you to learn, and then to help others evolve in the midst of it, and to quit being indecisive, because that is going to destroy your success, okay? That is definitely sabotaging you. No more self-sabotage, people. All right, it's time to organize your thought, organize your mind, organize your soul and heart and desires, okay, that match up and align with what exactly it is that you truly want. Take leadership, take ownership, take responsibility, all right? This is your new beginning. This is your chalice. This is your cup. Fill it up, okay? All right, it's time for spiritual growth. It's time for enhanced intuition and newness of everything, relationships, homes, careers, and just the totally getting out there into earth, right? Meditating to get your heightened intuition, your messages and answers that you need to receive the gifts that you deserve, right? We have an inherited gift to have money, time, effort, you know, all the things that we need, you know, in this reality, that time and space that is here. All right, prosperity and joy and freedom. Okay, new careers, new opportunities are coming your way, guys. Time to get those debts paid off, right? We can't take any of those financial things with us, but we do want to experience a nice life here, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as you don't put money first and you don't use it for evil. All right, you got plenty of support from your spiritual team. You also need to seek some support here on this with your earthly team, and to support yourself. Look to Jesus for healing. Do some self-healing. Look to the angels for healing. Look to other people who do energy balancing like myself for healing. All right, so that you can have increased energy. All right, you could get some good sleep. Shine your light. All right, Archangel Raphael's, he's saying, call upon my name. Ask me to help with your healing at this moment. I will give you energy. I will give you love. I will give you light, which is knowledge and insight. I will show you the way to the career that is going to be most fulfilling for you and bring you joy, something that you're passionate about. All right, meditate, meditate, meditate. And you will come to know your life purpose. If you don't know, it's probably in the communications or the arts, all right? Maybe some public speaking, I don't know, maybe some drawing, maybe, let's see, life purpose among communication and the arts. Could be any arts, any type of communication, right? Art is so expansive. Keep charging ahead, guys. Don't give up, all right? And expect miracles. Woohoo! All right, you know, whatever your desires are, those can be manifested, all right? As soon as you align up your choices, your good choices, with those that align your actions with your intentions, all right? That's going to make it a swift move into whatever newness that you want, relationship, home, higher spirituality, higher intuition, more energy. Looking like this group either has a lot of energy, needs a lot, or needs more energy, right? All right, door to spirit, and then ultimately forgiving yourself and forgiving others. As we ask for forgiveness, we are expected to forgive ourselves and forgive others. And then we come unto God and we ask Him and know that He is definitely here for us and wants us to come unto Him and have a relationship with Him, that He can redirect your path into the way that it needs to go, for that you can have the most fulfilling life that you have ever had, and your dreams can come true. So I want to thank you today for being here with me.
Happy Halloween! It's Angela Kinney coming to you for my first pick a card reading. We're going to start with our affirmation cards. If you choose to continue after them, feel free to do so. Otherwise, those who came for the affirmation cards, I will do those first. And then we'll go through one of each of my decks. I have pulled a few cards so you can see what decks I have and what cards I have. In case you'd like to special request something for future readings, or you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, you know what decks I have and an example of the decks I have. So we'll start here with these four. We got abundance. Oh, that's one of my favorite words, abundance. Congratulations. It seems you're due for an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated, and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant. Enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. Looks like you guys got some abundance coming to you. Got a gentleness card here. Nature. And ooh, manifestation. Wow, these are just really some really good cards you guys got going on here. So more than likely you guys are needing to get out into nature. That's where you guys are going to get your ideas. Meditating out there in nature is the best way you can get in contact with Source, God, and your spiritual team to get you some fresh ideas. And just be gentle with yourself while you're going through this manifestation process in order to get to the abundance that you're seeking. Okay, it is a process, and so just listen to your intuition and be spontaneous when it comes to listening to that intuition. And there's a cloud that's also for nature. So looks like you guys there's a green. Green is for healing. Blue is also healing. You will need to get yourself in front of some water. Show yourself a lot of love. Pink for love, and red for love. And so it's good to look at the colors, the numbers, the pictures, and the words as we go through the readings, okay? So gentleness. I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. So in other words, become heart-centered and let everything that you say and everything that comes in pass through the heart before it leaves the mouth or enters the heart and mind. I align with the gentlest part of myself, and I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. I am like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps its little trunk around my shoulders, and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like. Okay, guys, so again, be gentle and, hang out with friends, gentle friends, and, do some goal setting and daydreaming, and get your goals and dreams down, and so that you can manifest them in the abundance that you want. And, just be unafraid. So, be fearless, okay? And being receptive is really going to be an important part of this, just because in order to receive abundance, you have to be receptive to it. So the more that you are receptive, the more that you can receive, okay? And notice that this word says listen. So when you're out in nature and you're listening for your ideas that come to you from on high, or from your higher self, then you want to listen. It's not just about, meditating, meaning getting rid of emotional turmoil, but once you're in a place of peace, to go ahead and listen. Be still. Ask yourself a question. Should I do this? Should I do that? And then listen. See how your body feels. See if anything comes to mind. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand. Ooh, lovely. And you can conjure up anything. Sky's the limit. No, sky's not even the limit. No limits, guys. No limits, no boundaries. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen? I say it's both. Either way, stop wanting and start manifesting, okay? So at some point, you're going to have to stop doing the daydreaming and the planning and, just the wanting and the meditating on it, and you're going to have to start manifesting, which requires you to take action. But don't use that word if you don't want it, if you don't want to. So manifesting, if you don't want to use it, don't use it. But if you don't, I suggest that you do. The more you talk about it, the more it's going to come true. So in other words, the more you believe and talk about it and let people know. So it's about the action and believing is what this card is saying here. Okay. Do you like spontaneous adventure of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up. Charlie, you're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions. Yes, in space, time, and after-hour hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friends are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singing mullet. There's a pretty good chance your name is not Charlie. So I like those because they are fun and they are funny a bit. And I think that, we should be a little bit more spontaneous, and we should be a little bit more having more fun in life than just being serious. Oh, time for fun and time for, doing soul work. And I think it can all just be done together. We can make a living and make an impact all together. And okay, so let's see what we got here. I'll go ahead and look through this deck real quick with you. We got completion. There's orange, it's in nature. Queen of Wands. Looks like that could be the current, that could be you. It's normally meaning a woman, or if it is a male, it is one who is also very balanced in their femininity. Strategy, definitely need that for success. Archangel Uriel, so your emotions are healing. Confidence is the key to your success. Yeah, I'd say so. New moon in Leo, confidence, and this could be somebody who is a Leo. It could be somebody who is a fire sign. And then, of course, just like having that fearlessness we talked about earlier. Coherence. So this is going to talk about harmony when it comes to the mind and the heart being in unison. So if you want to have that optimal ability to create that reality or that success that you desire, then coherence is going to support your ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart and the frequency of the mind. Very important, sounds like. Do more research. Okay, this comes from Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle deck. See, this is in regards to your health. It says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly and gently leading me to the information that I need to know for my well-being. Please give me the courage to be assertive as I take charge of my health care needs. Okay, so it looks like here we go with the courage again. Looks like you're courageous, and you're needing courage to make sure that that's the key word that's going to help you get to success. Okay, so feel the fear and be fearless, and so do it. Ask God for courage, and He'll help you to get to the success you need. Notice there is some mountains back there, and it's also green for heart chakra and healing. And Archangel Raphael is also an angel of healing, so you could be a healer and also needing some healing, since they talked about completion. That's talking about letting old past lives, not past lives, but letting go of old things that no longer serve us, like anger and grief, maybe from past loved ones that some of you may be grieving about. And you got the Uriel talking about the healing of the emotions. So lots of healing and healers going on here. From my purpose deck, this one is going to be nutrition. So for those, again, needing information regarding their health, you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So some of you may be good cooks, and if you're not, it's saying that you would need to incorporate good nutrition to support your good health. Okay, so greens, lots of greens. Looks like some red foods. That's usually red for root chakra, so that's very help you to be very grounding, and probably why there's a lot of mountains, nature everywhere. Needing to be grounded, and maybe some purple foods. Well, here's a bowl of purple and red, so some berries. And then I can just tell you're a very loving person, lots of pink. And then animals, it says you understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are part of your life's work. So you might be, a veterinarian, or you just may be very intuitive. And animals might just love you, and you might just love animals. And if you, it's not part of your life's work now, it is possible that it could be in the future, and then in the background with the water. So get yourself around water. That's going to be very healing for you, in mountains, outside in nature. And then I can see people just enjoying their freedom and, you know, wanting more freedom, and you're just being happy, being in a happy state and blossoming in your life. 9 of Fire. This is going to also be like the Leo. Leo's a fire sign. And this is also like the wands. You can see she's holding on to one wand. And then in the background, she's got 8 more. So 7, 8, and then she's holding on to one. She's very abundant, this lady. So you must be a very abundant person and enjoying some successes. And it looks like you're in the midst of having another success that you're working on, the one in your hand. And these are ones already under your belt. And it just says to, you know, be proud of the work that you've done. And this is a lady that's showing of great strength. So the message here is that you are a strong person and you're an overcomer and you're successful and determined, and, you know, like a fire sign, you know, energetic and get things done. And looks like you're working on something here, and it feels like it's very aligned. You know, that's why you're getting things done so much, because you're starting to do things more in alignment with your soul purpose, with your soul desires. So whatever it is you're working on, you know, go ahead and work on that and know that it's all in alignment, and you know, just keep working on what you're working on, and keep your eyes on the future and working on things bigger. As we evolve and achieve more, we set new goals and achieve higher. So this is 3 of Earth. So you also could be an Earth sign. What are they? We know there's like, trying to think here. I know one of them is Capricorn, and possibly a Taurus, and I think a Virgo, right? So you could be an Earth sign in here, or it could just mean that, you know, you need a lot of grounding, and, you know, so you need to get out into nature, and that's where you can do your grounding at. You know, you're very successful, okay, when it comes to things of a worldly, you know, nature. You know, making money and success, and, you know, you're very spiritual as well. And this is showing very much that you're going to be receiving recognition for what you've done. It says the power of creativity. Recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. Yes, so you are very creative, and life purpose with doing something creative. And looks like you're going to be receiving lots of glory or followers, or, you know, people coming to you for help or services, depending if you have a business, which most likely you are a business owner. And if not, I suggest that you jump into that, because you definitely shows that you can be abundant in anything that you do, pretty much. Again, with the earth and the mountains and the getting outside into nature. So awakening crystal, this one here is very powerful. Pause video recording. Okay guys, so then we have here the awakening crystal. And I love crystals. Don't know if any of you are drawn to them, but this is like a clear or smoky quartz crystal, and it's about emotional healing. And so it can help raise your frequency and dissolve negative emotions that, you know, possibly you are unconsciously aware of. Could be something from past life, could be something from that's just like something that needs generational healing, that's just been like passed down and just like natural and normal to you. You know, something that you were raised to know, to believe, and you know, just some stories that you're telling yourself, and just having a problem with, you know, letting go of the past, and It's a very powerful crystal, so it's very representative of who you are. You are powerful. And, you know, just because you are successful in some things, and then, you know, you may end up having hard time in other areas with maybe, I don't know, anger, bitterness, or grief, coming back to like the completion card, there may be some things that you're needing to bring a completion to so you can start new, that we're needing to work on here. You know, these are things that are needing healing, okay? And you need to open your awareness to. I know that you've been working on them. Y'all doing an amazing job, or you wouldn't have already had the abundance and success that you've had already. Okay, but it's time to go deeper to in our relationships, deeper, into cleansing these emotional traumas and turmoils that are keeping us from our best selves, our best and highest potential, and our greatest peace and joy and happiness and fulfillment in life. So we're just needing to really open our heart, if you would just picture like a rose or your favorite flower in the middle of your heart, and picture how it opens up, in the sunlight, and let that be a visualization of your heart chakra opening, and and just see it expand out around your body, and just get bigger and bigger around the house, around your community, around the city, around the state, around the United States, and around the globe, and just let it expand out globally. Okay. You're a very intelligent group. You're very high conscious level thinking, spiritual people. And so now this is just almost like a rebirth, maybe like a reawakening, just raising your frequency, getting out of the third dimensional thinking, and through the fourth and maybe into the fifth dimensional of unity consciousness, and just really aligning yourself with that of your purpose and your soul desires. And when you're aligned with your soul desires, that's also in alignment with the will of God, and your divine blueprint, that you came here and incarnated with. And at that point, when you dissolve these misalignments and you align further to your soul blueprint, your soul purpose, you're able to start attracting, and it's almost like effortlessly, because manifesting is something that we do, we something that we create, it takes action, aligning with the intentions. And when you're just doing things that make your soul happy, and you're loving yourself, and doing your soul work, then you're really just attracting the things that are already yours, that you were to be blessed with here on this earth, and experience those blessings here. So you'll attract them to you the more that you align your choices, with that of the things that make your soul happy. This just is showing too, the master manifester you are, and the massive scale that you can start to really manifest of abundance into your life. Okay. And this is representative of healing all the chakras, that you're possibly an advisor, psychologist, work with group consciousness, and raising awareness, and helping people evolve, and and it's really great. We need to help other people, but right now just be a little selfish with your time and your energy, and really focusing in on yourself, focusing in on your soul work, focusing in on manifesting your desires, and really just feeding into your focus, and starving those distractions, and getting things done, you know, but not after a time, not until after a time of, you know, meditation, you know, and really like opening your consciousness and being aware of your thoughts, being aware of your emotions, and, you know, seeing what doesn't fit, what's causing you triggers, what's causing you emotional turmoil, you know, really digging deep into what is the cause of the anxiety that you feel. You know, I'm an empath, so, you know, I can feel the heaviness in my chest. And, you know, I just feel like there's some type of anxiety. You know, there's a time in your life where you had traumas. You were just like, you were suffocating, you're struggling, you know, you're just like head above water, you know, and just really like grieving and having wounds, and feel like I want to like cry and look like sad, you know, and, you know, and that just comes back to, you know, the grieving process of twofold. You know, for some it's going to be letting go of past loved ones who have passed, you know, not like letting them go, but letting go of the pain associated with it, and just like really celebrating their life and keeping their memory alive by celebrating their goodness and their good memories. And, you know, just after learning the lessons, you know, really just letting go of the negative attached emotions. And when you, you know, let go of things, you make room for, you know, a new cycle, a new beginning to unfold, you know, almost like the Tower card, you know, where like everything is like falling down and crumbling, and, you know, it's time to let those things go. So if you don't deal with them now, I mean, the tower is going to crumble. So you'll have to eventually deal with it. So, you know, try and deal with it now. You're ready for that. Okay. I really get that. You're ready. You know, you can really see here that the soul that's passed on is the one who's really watching you and sticking around, because, you know, they're grieving, because they're sad, because you're sad, you know. And when they see that you're happy, they really want you to like let go of the pain, so that, you know, they can move on and they can cross over. They're ready too, you know. And I know that it can feel like, when you let go of old emotions and stories that you tell yourself, and, you know, the victimization mode of, you know, obviously some really harsh relationships that you've been through have really taken a toll on you, and just haven't totally healed from them. You know, you may have thought you did, and you've worked on it, and then I think, you know, there's just some debris there that's like coming up, you know, and for you just to like, for one last time, you know, just deal with it, acknowledge it for what it is, and honor the pain, honor the people who have either caused you pain, or, you know, and just be grateful to them, because if it wasn't for the things that you've gone through, I mean, you wouldn't be brought to this place of extreme greatness, because, you know, your best life is ahead of you now. You know, you've felt the opposite emotions of the misery and the struggle, and now it's time for ultimate joy, and you know, that you can feel, and bliss even, and consistently. You know, you're not going to have those moments anymore where you go home and then, you know, something, you're having anxiety and you don't know what's wrong. You know, so it's time to just like really pinpoint them and get to the core essence of why it is that you're feeling anxiety or sadness or grief. And, you know, just realize your divine nature and your infinite worth. You know, I know that you guys really can see your worth when it comes to like, you know, accomplishing things here on the earth. You're hard workers, you accomplish things. But something here in the orange, the sacral area, you know, is just needing some attention, you know, needing some love on the parts of you that have been just buried or neglected or forgotten, you know, and, you know, just go to that place where that in time when, you know, you were hurting and having that trauma, and just talk to that younger self, you know, and tell them, I'm sorry I let that happen to you. Sorry you experienced that. You know, But what you went through, I honor you for growing and for overcoming and for gaining strength. And just look at how amazing you are now. You know, extend your hand to them to raise up with you and to let go of the pain. You know, almost like inner child work. If it's stemming from childhood, then you do inner child work. But if it's a older, you know, a younger you, but not a child, and you know, talk to that person at that age. And it feels like, you know, when you let go of things that, you know, you're prideful of, or things of the ego, or stories that you tell yourself, you know, you don't need to hang on to them. It feels like, you know, you're letting something go. You're like, they're dying, but they're not going anywhere. You're taking the best parts, keeping the best parts, and just allowing the negativity to go away. And or if it's a past love, when you're allowing them to cross over and be in a happy place, you know, as well. Just really follow your intuition, and, you know, pray for the balance and courage and, you know, just the coherence of the mind, body, you know. Once you get your mind in alignment with your heart, then you're really going to start manifesting an abundant life of joy and fulfillment. So, you know, let your heart be in alignment with your mind. Let them both be in agreement, you know, and move forward together. Free yourself up from the emotional chains, you know, the bondage that you're creating in your mind, and that your heart is taking a toll with, you know. And just really gain that clarity, you know, through meditation, and love on those wounds and accept yourself, you know, accept not just, you know, your divinity, honor your divinity, but honor your humanity. You know, you're human, and so you're allowed to make mistakes and not be perfect, and it doesn't make you a bad person or less valuable. It just is what it is. So love on your shadow self, and you know, shed light on those shadow so that you can, you know, heal those wounds. Okay, expansion. Okay, newness. Out with the old, in with the new, right? Okay, so that's going to be really important for you. Like, if there's one card in this deck I want you to see, it's going to be this one, and that's why we're still on it. Okay, it's just a really sacred, like, healing journey, you know, that you're going through, of, you know, a self-empowering journey, you know, taking care of that emotional body. I just see that you guys are really, like, gifted, you know, you have a gift of discernment, you have many gifts. Some of you are clairvoyant and claircognizant and clairsentient, you know, so clear seeing and clear feeling and clear knowing. And so just utilize those gifts to tap into the core issues and bring healing to yourself, since some of you are healers. And if, you know, you need healing, then, you know, ask God to point you to the way that you should go to get healing, you know, a counselor, or an energy medicine facilitator, a healer who facilitates healing, like myself, with energy healing. You know, go and get some assistance from somebody like me as well, who does like Akashic record reading and soul alignment work, and helping you tap in, you know, pinpoint what are your gifts, you know, how do you manifest best, you know, what is your soul purpose here on this earth, and really get in alignment with that, because that's what's going to bring you joy and happiness. I get the word like reconcile that comes to my mind. So, you know, reconciling those feelings is what I'm feeling, you know. But just, again, be gentle with yourself and really work on yourself. Do your soul work, because if you don't, like, you're going to be forced to, is kind of what I'm feeling. Like, your body's going to shut down. You're going to start seeing more symptoms and your health going down. And then you're going to be in a debilitated state where you're forced to work on yourself, so that you can get back up and and be functional again. So don't wait till that point, you know, just go ahead and utilize this time of the harvest new moon that just happened, and it's all part of letting go, and, you know, prepare yourself for the 28th of October 2019. That's, you know, when the new moon's going to come out, you know, and this is timeless. So, it could be at any point in a time, whoever sees this, you know, it is about a time of letting go and a time of newness and awakening and reconciliation with people and with yourself and with your past and with your ancestors. You know, you got to feel it to heal it. I know you've all heard that phrase. So, you know, feel it, you know, don't like resist it. Feel it, let it course through your body again. Have a good cry, let it out. You know, you know, it's not like, oh, I'm so strong, so I don't ever cry. No, you're so strong that you cry, you let it out, and then you get back up. Okay, that's you. You're just strong like that. You're just determined like that. You know, you're just, like I said, you're either a Leo fire sign or someone with the qualities, you know, of that fire sign. There's plenty of other signs, you know, like earth signs we talked about that are just as energetic and determined and strong and loyal and successful and hardworking, like that of the Leo and the fire sign, you know. And, you know, Leo is like, you know, fearless, and, you know, he's got a lion heart, right? And that's you. So love, if love can heal, and you are love and you are loving, then love on yourself and heal yourself. You know, you don't necessarily have to go to a healer. You just love on yourself and look to God and follow your intuition and do things that make your soul happy. That's what gets you there. Okay. But sometimes it does take a mentor. Sometimes it does take a coach, you know, which I also do coaching, you know, do transformational coaching. So if that's something that you're in need of, then just send me an email or, you know, contact me, and we can talk about one-on-one sessions and really honing in on, you know, what are your blocks and how can we best go about them, aligning them and those misalignments, and getting you to where you want to be, okay? But this is really the most important card here. Just like summarizes who you are and what you're going through and where you're going to be. So I get the word like surrender, you know, be vulnerable, like be honest with yourself. Be vulnerable with those around you, you know, if a relationship's needing healing. And just really like overhaul your life by loving on yourself. The time is now, I get, you know, now's the time, you know, you're ready. You're ready, so don't wait, don't put it off, don't bury it, you know. Love is the key. Love is what heals yourself and the world, right? You know, if you're thinking, oh, you know, if you're single and you're thinking, oh, I can't get with, you know, my significant other, you know, who I think is, you know, my divine masculine, or, you know, my soulmate, or twin flame, you know, I'm thinking more along the lines of soulmate, you know, your divine masculine in general. It's like you don't have to be totally healed before you join in union with them together. You know, when you come together, it's like, you know, you're going to be grounding each other and facilitating healing for each other, you know, by giving love to each other in a deeper way, an intimate way that you've never had, you know. So just really check into those old emotions, any possible illusions, belief patterns, or addictions you may have. You know, if you need some assistance, then find some people to heal, to help with you, facilitate your healing. And, you know, I just really feel like there is some type of opportunity in the making. You know, this is an awakening, so it's also new beginnings. You know, and it's not like a business opportunity. I mean, yeah, totally, there's an opportunity, and that's going to move you forward. This is more like, has to do with like love, you know, like You know, I feel like you're going to be successful in this relationship. And I know for Leos, this, 2019 in particular is a good year for engagements and marriages and love. So, heal yourself and, bring your best self to them, but it doesn't have to be totally perfectly healed. But bring yourself to a point where you can, like, be revived and then make a good decision, on what you should do and just follow your intuition. But go deeper in your relationships. It's time to step up the level, like I said, in your career, in your love life, and your health. Don't let things go by the wayside. Just, exercise and eat proper nutrition and do the things you're supposed to do. Okay, that's like the thing that you need to pray for, is the courage to do those things. You're intuitive. You get messages, but you need the courage to, like, really embark on those and take action. Wow, like, this is this right here, yeah, summarizes you also. I mean, you're just an amazing woman. I just can't say more than that. I mean, Queen of Wands, so loving, so nurturing, so strong, so creative and loving and successful and abundant and a master manifester, advisor, you really got it all, and you really can have much more of all of it in a more abundant way. So keep doing what you're doing, okay? So don't stop doing the things that got you where you're at, keep doing those things that got you where you're at. If your biggest problem is that you have so many options, you don't know which way to start, like, that is an awesome place to be. That's amazing. So if you're wondering, it says consider the career possibilities that are open to you. If you're wondering, should I change careers? What should I do next? What creative project should I embark on? Write them all down, see which ones you resonate with you, and then, lift it up in prayer, lift it up to the angels. You have to ask them for their help, for them to come and assist you, not your guardian angel. He or she comes in to help you when, you need safety, for survival, for your life, whether you need help or not. But other angels, like Raphael and, Michael and Uriel and Gabriel, call upon them, Raphael for healing and Michael for protection and, Uriel for emotional, healing, Uriel and, Uriel is like the psychologist, and Raphael is like the physician, so you've got lots of angels here just totally at your disposal, just waiting for you to ask them for your help. Ask them for their help, I'm sorry. And so you've got tons of options here. And, now it's just a matter of, meditating on them. She's by water again. She's outside. The options that she chooses brings her more freedom. She's got wings, she's wearing white, so she's pure in heart, she's trying to live a balanced life, and so just getting aware of your likes, the things that make you happy, the things you're passionate about, doing things that, anything creative, anything like in the arts and even humanities, I mean, with the animal card, I mean, or nature, it's like, there's people here who are like humanitarians, into environmentalists, healers, advisors, coaches, maybe even, you've been interested in card reading, if that's what draws you, then step into your power, be authentic, just do what you want to do, what makes you happy, what makes you feel fulfilled and have peace, do bigger. So, you have lots of options. Do bigger. You're doing great. Do bigger. Be content with where you're at, always be grateful and be in the moment and enjoy your life. But Sing your song. I get, I hear sing your song like a canary bird singing, just happy, just every day you wake up and you're happy to do what you want to do. Like that's where you need to be at if that's not where you're at. I mean, just because you're abundant and, and you're manifesting money doesn't mean that that's fulfilling. Make sure you're doing something that makes your soul happy, that's in alignment with your soul blueprint, your soul purpose, right? And those are the things that you're passionate about that make you feel fulfilled. I know that you're intuitive, and so just, pay attention to reoccurring numbers that you see as messages from your angels, and look them up, Google, whatever it is, meaning of 44, 11, 11, 10, 10, 88, 99, you'll see in these cards too that there's numbers, so you can pay attention to those. There's 21, look that up. Is that meaningful to you? And then what other, see if there's any other numbers. 3, 33 or 333, are you seeing that? Look that up. 9 looks like you're in a great place. 88 is abundance, and then 9, I mean, it's like you're on top of the world now. Like you're just right there at, your ultimate potential, right? That's stepping in fully, even more fully. You stepped into your power. Now it's just time to go deeper and more and fuller, 13, here's 13, is there something, look that up. Is there something to do with 13 in the message? Read through all the things the meanings of 13 and see what resonates with you. Strategy. So for strategy, you could be like someone who's very like analytical. I mean, you're accomplishing a lot, so you're probably doing lots of strategizing and goal setting. And if you're not, this is a call to start getting more organized and start putting your strategies down on paper, and what actions you need to take, what changes you need to make to get where you want to be. Just like opportunities I can feel, with this card. Just it's like the key to success is to strategize, and really like put it in a blueprint, a blueprint to success for your business. That's in alignment with your soul purpose, like I'm in a intuitive mastermind right now with my coach. I do coaching, but I also have coaching mentors, and I know that I'm valuable and I love myself. So I invest in myself and do things for myself like that to help me to be more successful and, reach and do things that are in alignment with my life purpose. And so, do you need to take any kind of course, do that? Do you need help strategizing and getting organized? Do you need some help around the house, hire someone to help you around the house so you can do more things, do things that will help, you be more abundant, maybe, you need to do that. So, write down your short-term goals, write down your long-term goals, and, get them on the calendar, make sure they get there on the calendar. Make sure they don't go by the wayside, don't give in to like procrastination or, perfectionism to where you never get started. You got to waiting for like this perfect moment to get started, and just do it. That's how you learn, is by doing it and then learning from your experience, and journaling, and just like brainstorming and getting it all down, just getting that conscious plan out there and bring it into reality, take full control of your future, or by default, life's just going to happen to you. You don't want that to happen. Okay. So, set your sights, on the road ahead, stay focused and balanced and enjoying the moment, but also, plan for your future, because the choices you make today is what determines, your destiny. That is what creates your future. So be mindful of that and take action today for tomorrow, but enjoy the journey. If you're not having fun, you're not enjoying the journey, you're really not doing it right. I hate to say you're doing it wrong, but I mean, life, we're supposed to feel joy. We were made so we could feel joy. So if you're not feeling joy, then you need to learn how to have fun along the journey, enjoy the journey, so to speak, and, have some fun and just like, be playful, and be around people who are successful, who are uplifting, and, I get a few messages for you. Let me tap in here. Just be cautious, as far as like, since I see Leo and fire in here and I see lots of earth, just be mindful if you're getting into a relationship, if are they compatible with you, if you're earth and they're fire, that's good because there's one leader and one follower, so to speak. One's passive and the other, and the other one's more like energetic, and adventurous. And so, I mean, is that going to work for you? You're very calm, they're energetic. You're very energetic, they're calm. You're very emotional, they're very logical, very swords energy. As long as they are, they have integrated the divine masculine, divine feminine characteristics, which means like they can be nurturing and compassionate at the same time, be, strong and protecting and stuff like that. So then those two signs can do well together, I mean, Leo, would do really good with even like a Pisces, because Pisces are very like creative and stuff. But just be mindful, if you're going to be like compatible, with that person, or do you need to look for someone who is like you, the same sign, a fire sign, fire with fire, earth with earth, do you need someone who's just as active and creative and loving, as you are, to reciprocate, what you give, someone who's can touch with their emotional side also, and not just like their logical side, and like, they can protect and they can provide, but can they also, be intimate enough with you to reciprocate, affection and, emotional love, upliftment. I don't even know if that's a word. And I just think that there's like, feels like there's like an opportunity here for single people. Like, if you're thinking about getting married, plan for it. That's what this is saying. Okay, that's it. I'm totally getting, yes. Okay, that's why I couldn't put this card down until I said this. To you single people, you're intuitive people, so so start planning, and if you haven't been proposed to, expect it. It's coming soon, and probably this year, so prepare to exchange rings, and gosh, I want to cry. I'm so happy for you. And start planning for that marriage, that union. And if not, if you're having some kind of discourse in your relationship, then, spend time with that person, go on a vacation with them, and just bring it to a deeper level, and get to know each other on a deeper level so that you can have greater compatibility. Okay. It's just about taking that full control again in all areas of your life, love, career, health, it's just really kind of feeling like if your health is not as good as it should be, that probably your significant other is having issues too. You're more than likely the one who's the example, who they're following and stuff like that. So just be mindful that your actions, they affect the people around you, So if you're very analytical and in your head a lot, try to take some deep breaths and just ground yourself, and also be in your body, be in your heart, strategize using, like I said, brain and heart coherence, and, call upon the angels for emotional healing and releasing anger and forgiving people, and just being very gentle with yourself at all times, singing your song, listening to music, smile, smile. It makes you feel better instantly just when you smile. Just be mindful of how you feel, okay? you know, some of you may be energy workers, you know, so even if you're not, you know, maybe look into how it's about the chakras, or how can you, you know, heal your emotional body? How can you clear, you know, negative emotions? How can you use energy, manipulate, you know, energy to raise your energy up, you know? Write gratitude lists. Gratitude will raise you soaring towards joy and abundance in your manifestation. And breathe through it, okay? Just breathe. Get the oxygen going through your body to your brain, you know, and so you can get these just amazing ideas, and get out into nature, get some fresh air, and that's really going to bring you some healing on all levels, is what I'm feeling. It's going to open all of your chakras, and your crown chakra and your third eye, and, you know, just get you to some real seeing things clearly as they are, and not for, you know, what you think they should be, and just having that courage to say, yeah, I do have this, and I'm going to let it go, instead of holding on to things that don't serve you. I love you guys, and I'm so thankful for you guys watching, and for taking initiative and committing to your healing, and into your soul work, into your life's purpose, into your, you know, emotional healing, and just, you know, fully stepping into your power and raising it to the next level, and getting creative with your ideas and your projects, and, you know, heal yourself and you heal those around you. So, you know, that's how we change the world, is by changing ourselves. So, you know, be the change you want to see, right? You've heard that said. Nelson Mandela, I believe, said that. So, you know, there's change to be had, but it's like, you know, change of, you know, you got to get uncomfortable. You know, if you're in your comfort zone, that's sabotaging your success, whether it's, you know, in business or love. You know, you're not used to a certain way of feeling. So, you know, you're used to being a certain way, you know, and you're maybe like hesitating, or you may be scared, you know, but just have total faith, believe in yourself, and miracles will happen. Expect miracles, my friend. You know, you're ready for the spotlight, you're ready for recognition, you're ready for ultimate potential, stepped fully into your purpose, you know, just gaining all the abundance in every aspect of your life, including prosperity. And I'm so proud of you for being so loving, you know, and even amidst the things that have happened to you, you still rose above, and still are able to be loving. And I think that's why God is going to bless you so much, is because you could have turned against him in the world and you didn't. That makes me want to cry. You're so amazing, that you're so strong that the world tried to knock you down, and you just kept rising back up. You fire, just the fire in you, strength in you. You know, it's just beyond my comprehension of how, you know, us women can do that, and just, you know, empower others and be there for them, and help them to also evolve and step into their power. Your children, you know, and think about them whenever you're thinking about burying things that you know need to be healed. You know, think about the people that you influence, and how, you know, taking care of those things is really gonna, you know, help you to help their life, you know. All right. So if you are a Leo or fire sign, I mean, you know, you're most compatible, just so you know, with like Aries and Gemini and Libra and Sagittarius. But I mean, as long as you're a loving, good person there too, you can really be compatible with anybody. So, you know, don't like, you know, limit yourself, but take everything to the next level, especially loving yourself and loving others, and you know, just retreating from negativity if you have to, and just being very gentle, remember, and having fun, just letting go, you know. And I just want you guys to love and have fun and joy, and that's why I do this, okay? So if you need a personal assistance with a specific reading, and I even have, you know, like, can get into the Akashic Records, get really specific answers for you, and, you know, if you have yes or no questions, you know, I can do a tarot reading just for you, or even with these cards, I can tap into your energy and give specific messages for you. This is for the general collective, collectiveness, I guess you want to say, for general reading for everybody. But I do energy scannings, and I can tap into your energy and then scan their energy and pick up on any specific emotions that I feel from you, so we can heal those and facilitate some balancing of the chakras and some coaching and mind body coaching, and letting you know like what specific, you know, emotions cause what symptoms in the body, and just like helping you to like rewire your subconscious brain where everything like, you know, is running on autopilot and really needs to be changed at that level. Okay. And just making like the gap between the conscious and subconscious mind, you know, collapse. And so they're one, and then you're just living your best life. You know, that's what I'm about, is helping people live their best life, live with joy, live with fulfillment. So there's no reason why we shouldn't. And so, I look forward to working with you. I look forward to future readings with you. And let me know if you enjoyed this. Please comment, like this video. If you liked it, you know, consider subscribing if you liked it, and hit the notification bell. So when I get a new one out, I will go ahead and you will get that notification. And you know, put comments of anything, questions you have, or particular decks that you, cards that you liked, which ones were your favorite cards. And, you know, is there anything in particular you want me to do a reading about? Also put that in the comments, and, you know, let me know if you're interested in any kind of class that I can teach you about, you know, manifesting, or how to meditate, or how to develop your gifts. Those are all classes I'm thinking about starting. So I can start on the ones, you know, if I'm getting some, getting information that you're wanting to do particular classes, and I'll just start with whatever everybody wants to do, you know. If you're wanting to tap into your gifts, that's what I really want to help people do. If you're sensitive and you're wanting to develop your gifts, then I want to help you do that, okay? And, so I do got my life purpose deck, and I have my Archangel Oracle cards, and I have the Tarot cards, and I do have some regular traditional ones, and I have my Angel Tarot deck, and then I have a Sacred Geometry Activation. I highly recommend that you contact me, and we do a personal reading on this particular one, okay? And I can teach you about what the activation does, how it goes past the conscious mind and into the subconscious mind by staring at it and getting you in a meditative state, and how this code here encodes into the brain, and, you know, and can totally like help you with whatever it is that you need help with. If you need help with belief, so many wonderful cards, you know, learning about miracles, just to show you a few. Alchemy, the beautiful cards too. Oops, you know, and then there's chakras in there. It's one of my favorite decks. That's the reason why I opened it up. And we have full reading of chakras. You know, I can pull out all the chakras. Pull out a bunch of them, you know, 7 of them, or however many you want to, and really get deep with like what chakras need help, and finding answers to how to go about healing those. Can get very in depth with that, and that's very healing. Got my crystal reading deck. You can find out what crystals are best for you if you want to use them. I suggest everybody get that rose, smoky quartz. And black tourmaline, very powerful, and can be used for all of your chakras. Archangel Raphael, okay, don't forget to call upon the angels, your divine feminine, okay, and I'll be doing some divine masculine also readings. And here is my energy deck, which I absolutely love. in my Moonology. Oh, Indecision, Angel of Love, 7th Chakra. They're just beautiful cards in general. Happy Family. 5th Chakra, that's the throat chakra, speak your truth. Blossoming Abundance. Door to personal healing and happiness. Oh, sounds like all cards for you guys. Same ones we talked about, right? Synchronicities, I love them. And then lastly, besides my affirmation cards, I have the messages from your angels. Okay. If you guys want to learn how to read the cards, I also will be happy to do a class on that. And so if that's something that you're interested in, let me know, and I can get a class posted for you guys. And I hope that you enjoyed this. And namaste. I honor, respect, and love you guys. And I challenge you to honor, respect, and to love yourselves as well. Much love and light and many wonderful blessings to all of you. Bye.